Hi everyone. Today I'm going to tell you about sentence writing, which focuses on types of subject in English. Well, do you know how many types of subject there are in English? Most people will probably answer the question with I, you, they, we, he, she, it. Because you know what? Every time I ask the same question to my friends or my colleague, they always answer are you, they, we, he, she, it. Well, actually, there are many types of subject in English, not only I, you, they, we, he, she, it. So, what are they? Let's check it out. The first type of subject in English is called pronoun. Pronouns is a word that takes the position of noun in a sentence. Okay, the words like I, you, they, we, he, she, it are called pronouns. Now look at the first example. She looks very happy. The subject used there is she. And then the second one, they are nice students. The subject used there is they. Now let's move on to the next one. The second type of subject in English is called noun. There are two types of noun in English. The first one is countable and the second one is uncountable. Countable noun means that the noun can be counted. The words like books, pencil, chairs, tables, and etc. are the examples of countable noun. And then the second one is uncountable noun. Uncountable noun means that the noun cannot be counted. The words like rice, sugar, water are examples of uncountable noun. And also money. Money belongs to uncountable noun. Why? Even though we count money every day, money belongs to uncountable noun in English. Okay? Now look at the example. Number 1. Mr. Anwar is my English teacher. The subject used there is Mr. Anwar. And then number 2. Sugar is made from sugarcane plant. The subject used there is sugar. Now let's move on to the next one. The third types of subject in English is called gerund. What is gerund? Gerund is verb ing form that is used as a noun in a sentence. Number 1, for example, swimming makes me fit. The subject used there is swimming. And then number 2, living in a big city is sometimes frustrating. The subject used there is living in a big city. Okay, it's easy, right? The next one is called to infinitive. What is to infinitive? To infinitive is to plus base verb. For example, the words like to go, to eat, to cook, to run, to jump, to cry, and etc. are examples of to infinitive. And you can use to infinitive as a subject. Look at the example. Number 1. To write a good paragraph needs practices. The subject used there is to write a good paragraph. And number 2, to meet you is nice. The subject used there is to meet you. Now, the next type of subject in English is called expletive. What is expletive? Well, expletive can also be called subject filler. They don't refer to anything. They are used only as a subject filler. There are two types of expletive in English. The first one is it and the second one is there. The word it can also be used as a pronoun, right? So what is the difference between it as a pronoun and it as an expletive? Well, if you use it as a pronoun, it refers to something that is singular. For example, it has beautiful colors. It must refer to something singular that has beautiful colors, like maybe butterfly or flower. But if you use it as a pronoun, it doesn't refer to anything. It is used only as a filler. For example, if I say it is difficult to finish the test, it here is used as a filler. It refers to nothing. Okay, now look at the example. Number one, it is nice to meet you. It here is used as an expletive. What about there? Well, there is the second type of expletive in English. There is used to talk about something exists or doesn't exist. So if you want to talk that something is available, you can use there. For example, number two, there will be a meeting tomorrow. Okay, or there were many students in the classroom. It's easy, right? Well, now you know that there are 5 types of subject in English. Now it's time for you to practice. Write your own sentences using different types of subject. Remember, practice makes perfect. And I'll see you next week with a topic of verb types in English. Have a nice day, everyone. Assalamualaikum.